What sold? Day 128. The first sale of the day is this women's Dixon flannel. It's the Dixon flannel company, but it's not a flannel. It's one of the bamboo shirts in a women's large. This one was called the Juarez. Here's the tag for it. This is one of the less sought after ones. This one took a month to sell, and it sold for a best offer of just $23 plus shipping. Usually the bamboo, more basic shirts like this do a little bit not as well as the flannels. The flannels usually command a little bit more of a premium if you're just saying in general, but obviously these items are very dependent on which style they are. So you can just easily look up the style name. Like I said, this one's called the Juarez, but whatever style name is on there, just look it up and you can get a better idea of how much they sell for and the specific sell-through rate for that item. So number 2 is this Polo Ralph Lauren sweater in a men's XL. This is just a basic Pima cotton one. It took a year and a half to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $11 plus shipping. These aren't very good pickups unless you can find them in better materials. So if there's a silk, a cashmere, even a merino wool one, any of those are going to sell much better than the cotton ones. If they're cotton, I'll probably just pass on them for now. Sale number 3, another Dixon flannel shirt. This one is actually one of the flannels, and this one was in a men's 2XL. This one's called the Sutter. I'll show you guys the tag on this one. You can see right there below Dixon flannel, it says the Sutter. Like I said, it makes it super easy for you to look them up with them having the exact style name on them. So if you are going to have to pay up for them, then you might want to look up the specific style. But if you find them at a thrift store for thrift prices, almost any of them are going to be worth picking up for $7, $8, $9, $10. This one sold in 3 months for a best offer of $43 plus shipping. So number 4, this is a brand I've never found before and it seems somewhat rare. It's called RSVP Gallery and it's a Canada-made sweater, but as soon as I touched it, I knew that it was quality. That is one thing that is going to make you tons of money as a reseller, is being able to tell what items are quality just based on feel. If not, you're probably going to pass on a lot of good items that you don't know because you can't know every brand, but it's pretty easy to learn quality. This is a very thick, well-made sweater, and it was embroidered, just lots of things going for it, and anything that's made in Canada, I'm most likely going to look up anyways. This one sold in 19 days for a best offer of $35 plus shipping. So number 5 is a Levi's denim jacket in a men's medium. This was an orange one, so it was a little bit out of the ordinary. It still sold really well in 9 days for a best offer of $30 plus shipping. I love picking up Levi's trucker jackets like this. Almost all of them sell decently as long as you can get them at a low enough price. I would say $10 to $15 is probably safe on most of these if you're looking to make about $10 or $15 profit. So number 6 is this Brooks Brothers puffer vest in a men's XL. This one was like a puffer vest on the bottom and corduroy on the top. So very nice, good quality. It sold in 3 months for a best offer of $35 plus shipping. The Brooks Brothers items that you want to look out for are more significant items like this. Their basic shirts can do okay if you get the right style and the right size. I've said it before, I'm not an expert in Brooks Brothers dress shirts yet, but it is something that I want to learn more about, find the exact brands, the exact size that do well. But for now, you can easily just look them up. Most of them have a style name inside of the tag and pretty easy to look up. So number 7 is this Rain Spooner 4th of July shirt in a men's XL. This is a Dietrich Varese collab, which usually does pretty well. This one did have, I think, maybe a little bit of wear on it, but it did sit around for a little while. Obviously, we're pretty far from 4th of July, and it sold in 7 months for a best offer of $24 plus shipping. I actually think maybe I should have held out on this a bit longer. I would have had to repost it because it has been listed over 6 months, so that means that it hits my 33% off sale. But maybe I should have took this one down, either held it for a little while or reposted it. That way it didn't drop it so significantly in price. Because closer to 4th of July in an XL, this would probably sell somewhere in the neighborhood of $40 to $50. Not really sure if that's worth it to hold on to it for another 6 months or so. I guess that can be up for you guys to decide, whatever works for your business model. So number 8, another Dixon flannel in a men's 2XL. This one's called the Arizona. It sold in 3 months for a best offer of $35 plus shipping. Show you guys the tag on this one as well. It looks like, Arizona Super Show. So Some of the names are longer, some of them are just one word, and you're going to find some even that don't even have a style name on it. Those are most likely, I think, the older ones, and some of those can actually be worth a decent amount of money as well. Sale number 9 is another Rain Spooner Hawaiian shirt in a men's 2XL. This one had like a ukulele and hula girls all over it. Also a reverse print, meaning that on the outside it looks like the inside of the shirt, and the inside of the shirt looks like the outside of a normal shirt. That usually adds some value as well. This one sold in 48 days for a best offer of $30 plus shipping. Sale number 10 is this Nike SB jacket in a men's large. This was an anorak, meaning that it was a half zip with a pocket on it. It sold in 14 days for a best offer of $38 plus shipping. I pick up most Nike SB stuff anyways, but the outerwear seems to sell really, really well, both for a good amount of money and quickly. Sale number 11 is a Trader Joe's t-shirt in a men's XL. I think this buyer actually bought 2 of these. I recently picked up a bunch of these in a bulk deal from a local seller. I picked them up. I picked them up with a bunch of sweatshirts and Hawaiian shirts as well. So I want to say I paid around maybe $8-ish, but the sweatshirts sell for a lot more, and the t-shirts actually sell for the least. But they both sold in 3 days for a best offer of $15 plus shipping. And I'm pretty sure the buyer paid shipping on both of them. So I'm going to make a few bucks on the shipping as well. Here's the other one. Just the same Trader Joe's employee shirt in a men's XL, double-sided long sleeve. Like I said, that was going to the same buyer as the one before. So number 13 is this vintage Nike Los Angeles Dodgers shirt. It was new with tags, but it was very worn. There's a bunch of yellowing and spots on it. It kind of sucks because I think if this was in good condition, it could have been maybe a $40 or $50 shirt. But since it was so worn, I had to let it go for just $17, and it was listed for 10 days. I did also include center check. I'm sure everyone already knows this, but if it has a Nike swoosh in the middle at the top right here, include center check because that is something that some buyers are looking for. So number 14 in the final sale of the day is this Rain Spooner Hawaiian shirt in a men's medium. This is, I wish I would have actually included paisley in the title. I don't know if you could technically consider this a paisley print, but it does have that look to it. It's just almost like a bigger paisley print. Usually it's a lot smaller and a lot more detailed within the small print of it. But this kind of just strikes me as a paisley print, and that usually adds some value. But anyways, this one sold in just over 2 months for a best offer of $23 plus shipping. Not too bad for just a size medium Rain Spooner that doesn't have anything special going for it. That's it for the sales. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for day 129 of the What Sold series. Peace.